Well, folks, it's time for the 2025 American Silver Eagles. I mean, it seems like yesterday we did the 2024s and the 2023s and 22 and 21. Well, you get it. How far can I count backwards? I've been doing this here for a quarter of a century now. I think this is my 25th year selling the brand new American Silver Eagle. It's always an event. It's the thing that collectors look forward to every single solitary year. The brand new coin is out. Everybody's, after it, particularly in its highest grade. But when you want to get the brand new American Silver Eagle, of course you want to get it certified perfect. We'll talk about why that adds value here in just a minute. But, you want to be able to get it perfect. You want to do that. But now everybody's looking at, the labels, the presentation with this as well. Well, it took almost the whole 25 years, but I finally have something here that I have never had before, that nobody has ever had before, that to some degree changes the game. This changes collecting. This changes exclusivity. This changes everything. What we have here is the NGC, and for those of you that might not be familiar, when you buy certified American Silver Eagles, it means an independent third-party grading company has looked at the coin, determined that it meets all the standards of numismatic perfection, then it's ultrasonically sealed, so that it kind of locks all that in perpetuity, if you will. The major grading, there's only four. There's ICG, Annex, NGC, and PCGS. And NGC, they probably grade more coins than anybody else of the other four, but they all grade lots and lots of coins. We sell all of them here with that. And so within that, to be able to get this American Silver Eagle with NGC, one of the things that we have is like many other people, our own exclusive label. Ours is PSS, Premier Select Series. You can only get that here at CSN. But we have added something this year. That's not just our label. This is in the entire NGC universe. And like I said, for 25 years, we've been trying to get them to do what they have done here. For the very first time in their history, the Numismatic Guarantee Corporation has not only graded Mint State 70, has not only graded this early release, but they have also individually numbered the coins. They have never done that before in the history of NGC. This is the very first time. So you are, like I said, this is groundbreaking. This changes everything. PCGS, for instance, does not individually number coins. This is the very first time. It has overnight, in essence, become the single most exclusive and will be the most sought after label from NGC. We'll go into that a little bit more in depth, but let's talk about the coin. Let's talk about 2025 American Silver Eagles. Let's talk about why everybody's excited. First things first, silver's been going kind of absolutely crazy. Everybody's after silver. We're still in silver deficit. Everybody wants the brand new Silver Eagle, but there's going to be problems. There's going to be problems. Can we take a look at the mintage chart? We have that ready? When we have that ready, let me know. There it is right there. So look at these mintages. So they started the American Silver Eagle. The Liberty Coin Act was signed into law by President Ronald Reagan in 1985. So you see when they first started making it from 1986 right up until about 2007, we're about 10 million coins a year. We're about 10 million coins a year. And then in 2008, remember the recession of 2008? Everybody says, I want silver. And if I'm going to get silver, I'm going to get American Silver Eagles. And look how those mintages absolutely positively skyrocket north of 50 million coins. This has been the American Silver Eagle, the standard of value, of safety, of security since 2008. And it continues that way until today. Well, if you'll notice, then we had a drop off. We had one more kind of bigger year there, was that 2019 that we did. And then those mintages come way down. They're down 60, 70%. Now, that's not because demand has gone down. It's because silver supply has gone down. And look how it continues to go down as you go towards the end of that chart. And here's the reason for that. The American Silver Eagle remains the most collected silver coin on Earth today. There's absolutely positively no doubt about it. The problem is the United States Mint cannot get enough silver. And so what that does is you have not only the storehouse of silver value in American Silver Eagle, but now you've got the collectible numismatic value because it's a coin. So now you have additional value that matters. Because here's what's happened over the last 5, 6, 7 years. We are currently, the world is in what's called silver deficit. So in other words, we use more silver than they mine or refine. That's the easiest way to put it. There's not enough silver. That's the bottom line. There's not enough silver. And I'm not talking about by a little bit. I'm talking about like 200 to 250 million ounces per year shortage of what's mined or refined and what is used, because silver is used not only in coins and jewelry, but it's used industrially. And most people don't realize to what extent. And here's what it really comes down to for that, the extent that silver is used. The number one commodity in the world is oil. Number two, and it kind of depends a little bit on how you look at it, but in terms of value and such, it's going to be silver, because silver is used in virtually every electronic thing around, because it is the absolute best, most efficient conductor of electricity for the value of the metal itself. And so it's used by the millions, by the tens of millions. They're used in EV batteries, they're used in solar panels, they're used in electronics and televisions and computers. And when it's used in that form, it is lost forever. So what we have is this tremendous shortage of silver, which is kind of driving the price of silver. But more importantly, it keeps the United States Mint from getting enough silver to make silver eagles in the quantity which is actually required by consumers. So what you have is a shortage of American silver eagles. And that has been that way for about 4 or 5 years. And the silver shortage is so intense that if you look at this, and this is something that I find fascinating. I say there's a lot of mysteries in the world. There's Area 51, there's those big stone things on Easter Island, and the price of silver. That's why I said the price of silver. Because if you look at gold, gold's basically hitting all-time highs every day. Silver is still 50% below its all-time high. And so what happens is silver, I think, is very much unnaturally low. Traditionally, it's 30 ounces of silver to an ounce of gold. Now it's almost 90 ounces of silver to an ounce of gold. At what point does it return to the millennia-long gold-silver ratio of 30 to 1? If it just does that, I'm going to have to sell these for the better part of $300. So here's what we have. So we have a silver shortage. Now, because of that, we then have a shortage of American silver eagles because the United States Mint can't get enough. So what that does is that creates a collectible interest and a collectible value. So you start at the base of this with just the American silver eagle. The single most collected silver coin in the world today is the American silver eagle. There's no doubt about it. Now, here's the thing. Most people don't realize this. The United States Mint does not sell silver eagles directly to the United States public. They only sell them to what are called authorized purchasers, APs. There's only 12 of those worldwide. And they sell them to them in these boxes. And these boxes have 500 ounces of silver. Obviously, this one's entry. 500 ounces of silver. These are sealed just like that. We buy these from the APs. There's only 12 of them. And then those go to the grading company. And then the grading company takes out of here all the ones that are perfect. Now, even though they've never been touched by human hands, even though they have never seen the light of day, we're estimating, generally speaking, somewhere around 10 or 15% of each one of these boxes grades perfect 70. That's why having a perfect mint state 70 coins adds so significantly to the value of the coin itself. Remember, the higher the grade, the more it's worth. What's the best way? Well, let's take a look at valuations, if we will. So if you take this just based on, just the collectible value of it as a coin without it being certified. If you go to like 1986, for instance, that first year, and it is the first year of issue, but a nice uncirculated coin just out of one of these boxes right here is going to sell, I can sell to you for about $89, $99, something like that, maybe $129. But if you get it Mint State 70 certified perfect, that coin is all of a sudden thousands of dollars. Thousands of dollars. The grade, the certification makes the difference. Now in coin collecting, we grade on a 70-point scale. We grade on a 70-point scale. It's not a 100-point scale. So Mint State 70 is absolutely perfect. And people are saying, well, of course, that's the first year of issue. Well, if we go to the rarest, the 1996, is the rarest. In uncirculated condition, it's probably about $149, $169 coin. Mint State 70, it's a $7,000 or $8,000 or $9,000 coin in an NGC Mint State 70. And you're going, okay, well, that's the rarest. Well, let's just pick the year 2000. Maybe go back to Y2K. That coin, just a nice, brilliant, uncirculated coin, is going to be about $69.95. But in Mint State 70, it's still going to be a $1,000 coin. What is the difference? Certification and grade. The fact that it's certified perfect. So now that's what we're starting. That's what the base of this is. In a declining silver inventory way, so now we have not enough Silver Eagles. Already Silver Eagles are on allocation. So for 2025, these 12 APs, let's say they put in their orders. I've already heard that their allocations have been cut 50%. They're going to be cut 50%. So we're going to have 50% fewer American Silver Eagles than what is going to be needed in that first, as we come right out of the chute to get these early releases, to get first strikes, to get all of those highly desirable labels that you have or designations that you have. So then how do you set your coins apart that make them even more valuable and more collectible and even more desirable? Well, you get them in a presentation, the exclusivity of presentation, and that's where we go with the PSS, the Premier Select Series, which is only available from us here at CSN. But then we go to a whole different level with this coin for the very first time. So many times you just, when they release coins, whether it be NGC or Annex or PCGS, it doesn't matter. They just grade them, and then you have to look at the population report, know how many there are, all of those things. They just don't individually number coins. Annex does. We have an Annex individually numbered coin. It's sold out or close to sold out already before 2025. I mean, it sells out instantaneously. For the very first time, PCGS has never done it. And we have been asking NGC for the last 25 years, will you individually number coins for us? And they have finally acquiesced. They have finally said, yes, we will. They have finally said, we will have an individually numbered series for you. It is 100% exclusive to us. So now we have this exclusivity of presentation with the CSS and PSS, and then the exclusivity of designation with the individually numbered coins for the very first time in history. So it's kind of like double exclusive, if you will. It's kind of this double exclusivity that we've never been able to do. And with this exclusivity, look, we're $89.95. And I mean, given the price of silver, and understand you can't buy the Silver Eagle directly from the United States Mint. So the Mint makes these coins, right? Mint makes these coins. They then charge a premium to the silver to the APs, the guys that get these boxes. Then those APs add on a premium, what would this be in America, to us to be able to sell it to us. So there's always the price of silver, and then there's the premium. What has happened is that premium over the last several years has been pretty substantial, almost 50%, 60%, 70% the price of silver. So what we were able to do is get a lowered premium so that I can do this with the special designation, with the first release, with the individually numbered NGC for only $89.95, 100% exclusive to us. Look, with many of these exclusive labels, and this is going to be NGC's most exclusive label. You're going to see NGC exclusive labels out there, PCGS exclusive labels, Annex exclusive labels out there at $99, $119, $129, $139, $149. But nothing is as groundbreaking as the NGC individually numbered coin. I think there's no doubt about that. So at $89.95, we could have done $99, we could have done $109, but we did $89. We kept it at the best possible price. With one exception. if you buy the 20 count, and this is where most people go. If you buy that 20 pack right there, the CSN, I'm going to just kind of open this just real quick. So you get 20 coins right in there. There you go. 20 Silver Eagles come in the exclusive collector box right there. I'll get that. If you get that right there, you can self-discount. You can self-discount an additional $5. So you save $100 on what is already an exclusive product. What is already a product that is absolutely positively stunning. What is already a product that everybody in the collecting world is going to want. You have to understand what your opportunity is. This is the very first launch of an NGC, perfect or otherwise coin series that is individually numbered. And it's not individually numbered in PSS for the very first time. It is individually numbered for any coin series that NGC has ever done. The exclusive part of this, the exclusivity of this is absolutely unsurpassed in the numismatic world. So now you know that you have a collectible that is going to command the greatest long-term collector value because you have perfection. You have that guarantee. You have a short-printed American Silver Eagle that is at least, I'm going to say, 50% below what the demand is out there. So you're going to see, I think, that premium be absolutely significantly more. It's going to significantly go up in the future. I was able to lock in the price. Silver is at a fantastic price. It has been going up, but it is still 50% below its all-time high. Remember, gold is at its all-time high. If silver just goes up, silver itself's going to double, and all of a sudden this coin's $129.39, $149, somewhere in there. So to be able to get this at $89.95, now here's the thing. As you see, this is a pre-sale. However, it is an obligation on our part. If you lock this in today, at $89.95 or $84.95 if you buy the 20 count, if you lock this in today, and let's say silver goes up $10 an ounce, your price can never go up and your delivery is guaranteed. Your price is locked in. You absolutely, positively will not pay a penny more. As we get closer to launch and people in the public, general public, realize there's not enough 2025 American Silver Eagles, that there is going to be a shortage because there is a shortage of silver. That is already starting to happen. The Mint has not printed or minted coins to their full mintage because they just don't have the silver to do it. That is going to carry in to the 2025 American Silver Eagles. Let's take a look, if we can, one more time at that mintage figure. I just want you to take a look at this curve to see what's happening. You see, for the longest time, and from 1986 until 2007, that's how many people wanted. That was the requirement by the collecting public from 1986 to 2007 for those 20 years that you have right there. But notice how it goes up exponentially. Now here's the problem. After 2014, 2015, it's not that demand dropped off that much. It's not that demand dropped off that much. What happened is the availability of silver has dropped off that much. That's why these coins, as we're going forward, we're starting to see mintages that are so low, they're back to where they were 20 years ago, 30 years ago that are mintages. And those coins all bring tremendous, incredible premiums in the market today. In Mint State 70, all those first 10-year coins are all probably $1,000 coins in Mint State 70. So look, you need to have the foresight to do this right here, right now. What if someone, an aunt or an uncle or your grandmother or grandfather had done that for you in the year 2000? Just 24 short years ago. They could have bought the 24 just like this for about $1,500, $1,600. Now you have to remember, back then silver was $2 an ounce. It's, way more than that now, obviously. And they could have bought this right here for $1,500. Well, today, that same box of 20 is worth, is going to be worth $2,000 or $20,000, $25,000 for Mint State 70, year 2000 American Silver Eagles. What's the difference? Grade. The Silver Eagle's always the Silver Eagle. It always brings a premium. But once it's certified, once it's guaranteed absolutely, positively perfect, then that guarantees that long-term collector value. So now you have Silver Eagles they're not making enough of. Now you have it certified perfect, which is going to be the creme de la creme. You know, that's the top of the top. That is absolutely what everybody wants to collect. Now, now you have perfection. Now you have the American Silver Eagle. Now you're looking for exclusivity within that. And then you have that with the PSS, only available from us here at CSN. So that gives you that exclusivity. But now we do something historic. Also, something else only 100% available from us here at CSN. For the very first time in their history, and we've been asking them for literally 20, 25 years, can you do an individually numbered edition? And they have finally agreed to that. They have finally agreed to an individually numbered edition that can only be purchased through us. And it's not just the Silver Eagle. They're not doing individually numbered editions in any other coins, in any other denomination at all. Right now, it is just CSN. It is just us. It is our opportunity to you. So we get this opportunity, and this comes to bear because here's the thing. I want you to wrap your head around this. The American Silver Eagle, particularly the certified American Silver Eagle, is the single most popularly collected silver coin in the world today, certified silver coin in the world today. And CSN, right here, myself, we are the largest retailers of certified American Silver Eagles on the planet. Let me say that again. We are the largest retailers of certified American Silver Eagles on the planet. And how do we do that? We do that because of our reach. We do that because of you. Thank you very much. Because you're buying the ones, you're buying the 10s, you're buying the 20s. You're buying all these, particularly when you can self-discount on the 20 count that you have right there. So what you do is you buy from us, as you have for 25 years, as I've introduced the brand new Silver Eagle. For every year for the last 25 years, I have got this available to you now in the most exclusive edition, in the most desirable collector edition that I have ever been able to offer from NGC. And you do that and you buy it from us because it's safe and sound and secure. In an insecure world, look, if you're shopping on the internet right now, if you're out there looking for coins on the internet, and, you know, it's the Wild West out there. And you see this and you see that. And like I said, I buy coins off, particularly social media. I do that because, and I know they're ripoffs. 100% I know they're ripoffs. And I buy them anyway because I want to see what the scam du jour is. Will they not give you the coin? Will it not actually be graded? Will the coin be counterfeit? Will they just steal your money? I mean, that's what happens out there. So you have to buy from some place that you trust. Well, we've been here for 25 years doing that. That's the trust. That's the security that we can bring to this. If you're out there looking and shopping on the internet and you see these guys doing these podcasts and web things. I mean, all this stuff. I mean, it's like, and it's always like in their basement, it seems like. You know, some place like that. Understand, this is a real place. This is a real studio. I mean, we've got literally hundreds and hundreds of employees here because we're the largest retailer of certified American Silver Eagles on the planet, folks. You can buy with security. After you get it, if you want to send it back, 30-day money-back guarantee. Understand that most everybody else isn't going to offer that. You know, what is the safety and security? So it's pretty easy here. If you want to shop around, that's fine. First thing you want to ask them, how long you've been in business? How long you been selling American Silver Eagles? I would say this in today's insecure world with everything going on, if they can't say, oh, we've been doing this for 20 years, just click. Just get out of there. I've been here 25 years, folks. Safe, sound, secure, guaranteed. That's what we bring to the table. Now, here's the other thing. And it also brings value. It also brings price. Because I'm going to give you at $89.95. Look, this is 100% exclusive to us. You see that all the time. And it's, you know, $149, $179, $199, exclusive labels, exclusive that. This is our price for the American Silver Eagle. All this exclusivity that we have built a quarter century in business to be able to give you the most exclusive Silver Eagle product on the planet today. And what are we charging for this? Our regular price. Why do you think we've been here for 25 years? Because that's our regular price. I mean, like I said, I don't add 10%, 20%, 30%, 50% to be able to do this. At $89.95 for a specialized label is at the very, very, very low end. Now you have the historic nature of the very first time in the history of NGC that they have individually numbered. So you know exactly where you stand in the limited edition. You know exactly where you stand in the limited edition. I think that is so crucially important to your collecting decision, because you do have collecting decisions out there. Look, you want silver. In an uncertain world, and if nothing else, the world is uncertain. In an uncertain world, people go to tangible assets. That's gold, that's silver, that's diamonds, that's that kind of thing. And in that uncertain world, why not get it in an American Silver Eagle? Like I said, brought to life by the Liberty Coin Act signed by Ronald Reagan in 1985. We're basically, as we come with this right here, we're basically at the 40th anniversary of that. We're at the 40th anniversary of the original Liberty Coin Act of 1985 in 2025. I think that's truly spectacular. And 40 years later, it is still the #1 silver collectible in the world today. And if you're going to collect that, and everybody wants to because they want the safety, the tangible assets of the silver, they want the Mint State 70, they want the perfection, they want all of that stuff. And at $89.95 or down to $84.95 for the 20-pack, it is a unique collecting opportunity. Now, here's the problem. I'm excited, and there's lots of our customers that are excited. Already, this is my very first presentation of this. We're already almost 20% sold through the entire quantity, just through our Coin Concierge program, just through CSNMint.com. Even before my first presentation, this is the set, this is the coin, this is the opportunity that absolutely, positively everybody in the numismatic world has been waiting for. And it is now available, and this is an opportunity that is set before you for you to take advantage of. Now understand, there's 150 million Americans that collect coins. And it seems 20,000 pieces. I mean, it seems like an awful lot, folks. It'll be gone in the blink of an eye. Here's my guess. I don't want to make a guarantee. Here's my guess. This is 2025. We're in a pre-sale. By the actual release of this coin in the first week of January, I believe it will already be sold out. It'll already be sold out. I believe we will sell all 20,025 coins before it's officially released from the United States Mint. So you do not have a lot of time. Now understand, it's like, I don't want to make a rash decision. Understand, you got 30-day money-back guarantee after it's delivered. So you're going to have, and certainly until the end of January, to decide. So understand, make that decision now. Now get in line. Now be able to get this. Now lock your price in. Now lock your opportunity in. Now lock your collectability in. Now is the time to do that. Whether you buy 10, buy 1 or 5 or 10, or specifically the 20 count. We sell most of the coins right here in the 20 count. That 20 count right there, you save $100, $5 a coin if you buy the 20 count. Like I said, 100% exclusive to us here at CSN, the very first time perfect American Silver Eagles, very first time that NGC has individually numbered any coin set in their history, 25 years in the making, 40 years in the making for the American Silver Eagle. Your opportunity is going to be more like a couple of weeks. Please, please, please take advantage of this, pick up the phone, and add this to your legacy today.